Hey there, comic junkies, Mikey here, and welcome back to today's episode of the CJC. So we're here to talk about something very important, and I'm sure you're all wondering, where is my green hat? Well, to be honest, there is a perfectly rational explanation for this. It's in the wash. Well, now that we've got that important news out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about this thing. I guess it's important to people. It's kind of old news now. It's like, I don't even think it's trending anymore. Like, so 2 weeks ago, the Infinity War trailer for the Avengers has dropped, and I'm super late at watching it. Literally, I only watched it like 2 to 3 hours before actually making this video. So, and as this video comes out, I only watched it like a couple of days before. School, man. School just, it just buries you deep into this little hole that you can never get out of until you graduate, which I'm glad that's coming up very soon. Until then, here, let's talk about the trailer. So what do I think about it? Think it's awesome. Think it's cool. I'm excited. I'm super excited. Like, this trailer, the way they set this trailer up, I think is really cool because it's almost saying like, this is the culmination of everything you've been watching all of these movies. This, you know how the Avengers was the culmination of watching everything from phase 1. Now this is all these movies that you've watched, all these TV shows and everything. Oh, it's all coming together now. It's all, we've got it. We've got all of you. You are ours. And it really does. It really just kind of pulls you in right away, like with the opening narration and how you have not only Nick Fury talking about, like, giving the monologue that he gave in the Avengers. You have the Avengers assisting with that monologue, which I thought that was really cool. But you see everybody, like all like the people that you've seen from many other movies, all coming together. And of course, Spider-Man's there, and he's got the iron suit now. Now, the first time I saw that suit was obviously in Spider-Man Homecoming. Spoilers for if you have not seen that. But the first time I saw it, I kept hearing like, the Iron Spider, and I'm looking at everybody like, what the hell are y'all talking about? This is the Iron Spider. This ain't the Iron Spider. But it's apparently the new Iron Spider. He came up with a new one. I told you, I've been buried in school, man. So I've missed things, apparently, and stuff like that. But I'm very used to the old Iron Spider from the old Civil War comics. So this one was kind of like, I don't know what that is. But yeah, you have Doctor Strange show up. You have the Guardians of the Galaxy show up. Everyone who's been advertised in this movie is going to be in this movie at some point, which is going to be a huge cast, and that's probably why this is probably going to be a fairly long movie. But most importantly, it looks like it's going to be pretty action-packed and pretty epic, and stuff is going to go down. Yeah, Black Panther, who's getting his army together, and he's getting ready to fight, and he's like, get this man a shield, and Captain America comes stepping out of the shadows, which does beg the question how long he actually was waiting back there just for him to say that one line. Because Kate Coulson made the joke in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. like the first season, like, I've been waiting back there for 20 minutes just to wait that, just to do that reveal and stuff. So I'm like, you have no life. I'm sorry. Granted, I'd probably do something like that too. So, and of course, if you have speculated, you see Vision, who's got one of those Infinity Stones in his head. He gets that ripped out, so that means he's probably gonna die. Please. Yeah, I know. Like, we have not seen something like this in a Marvel movie before, or excuse me, a Marvel trailer before. So yeah, you're just kind of looking at it like, yeah, okay. we will see when the movie starts and everything. We'll see by the end of the movie who lives and who lives. Honestly, the one thing that, I'm not going to say I disliked it, I just wasn't that impressed by it. The one thing, and I've seen pictures, I've seen memes, I've seen people like making fun of this, like all in every sort of way that the internet can. And all I've seen is, up until this point, has been pictures and stuff, and I'm just like, come on, guys, it can't be that bad. I mean, come on. I had to see it in motion. And yeah, obviously I'm talking about Thanos. I don't understand the concept behind the design, it kind of looks a little, it's an odd choice. Definitely see where all the memes are coming from now, though. I mean, this dude looks like he walks out of that thing like he's some big Brody looking dude with a white beater on.
I got a ball here.
I mean, he looks like he should just be walking around grabbing his crotch and everything with that gangster limp and everything like that. Just like he's gonna start flinching at somebody, like flexing on people, like if they start talking smack about him, like, "What'd you say, boy? Huh? What'd you say?" He doesn't look like as grandiose as he has in previous incantations of, you know, I mean, you can't really argue the Avengers, I guess, because like he was only there for a very split second at the end. But in Guardians of the Galaxy, he was there and he was this big and overlord. He looked like and felt like an overlord. I mean, granted, he was a little bit savage, but, you know, in terms of what he was telling Ronan and everything, but like he looked and felt like an overlord. Like, he looked like somebody you might not want to mess with. Granted, he still does look like somebody I wouldn't want to fight him. He beat my ass, but he doesn't. I mean, he doesn't look like somebody who's there to take over the world. He looks like some dude that's gonna be on the stoop with his gauntlet, just be chilling there in the cut like this, you know, with like two girls around him and everything, just like look like he's posing for an album cover. He doesn't look like he's gonna be that big of a threat. But look, not saying that he won't be. It's just the way he looks. He looks, like I said, he looks like a thug. He looks like somebody from the streets, man. Like I said, I wouldn't want to fight him. He looked like he would just beat you up and everything, but that's about the extent of it. I'm picking on him. I'm picking on it. I know I am, but he does look kind of funny. At the same time, like, he doesn't look bad. It's not that I dislike it. Again, I don't dislike what I saw. I'm just like, I'm a little bit underwhelmed. It's like he came out and I was like, oh.
I thought he'd be taller.
I don't know, maybe he was like, you know, like that whole like 3-year period where he hasn't done much of anything. He was probably just hitting the gym. He realized like at the end of that movie when he got the gauntlet, he's like, I'll do it myself and everything. He's like, all right, you know, I had to go hit the weights and everything. You know, he's in there pumping iron, like doing curls and stuff like that. So he wanted to come out and he didn't want his armor to kind of like, you know, he wanted to come out and show off his muscles and everything. So he came out in his little space white beater and everything. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm making fun. I know I'm completely picking on him, but he doesn't look bad. He definitely doesn't look as bad as this, even though they have a similar chin. But he doesn't look bad. I don't know. Maybe in the movie he'll come across completely intimidating and as a great villain and everything. I don't know how great he can be since we haven't seen that much of him, but we do have seen enough to know what he's all about. So we'll just have to go from there and see how it goes. Those are my thoughts on the trailer. I'm stoked. I want to see this, man. I'm ready to actually see this and have fun with it. If it has a little bit more gravity than the trailer is revealing, I'll be pleasantly surprised, but I'm not really I'm not looking for that in this type of grandiose, grand scale movie. This is definitely a superhero movie. This is, you know, that level. This is Justice League. This is Avengers. It is Avengers, but like it's that type of movie where you have this grand scale of things going on. So I'm not really looking for anything like that. I was kind of looking for that in their smaller films, which they can do something and like that, but the grand films like this, it's big, it's spectacle. You can only expect so much, but if they do, like I said, I'll be pleasantly surprised and I'll roll with that. So I'm hoping, here's hoping. So what did you guys think of the Infinity War trailer now that it has been out for about 2 or 3 weeks as you're watching this video? Whatever you think, put it down in the comments below. Thank you guys for tuning in to the CJC on McBlam Entertainment, where we try to bring a little enjoyment to your day every day. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.